Yo, District, when you were explaining how to win more consistent matches, you mentioned something called the 70% rule when looting. What is that exactly? Okay, that's a really good question, actually. So the 70% rule is something that I came up with a few years back in terms of how you loot off drop. And this is what's going to help you get more loot, take more fights, and have more opportunities to do things that you want. So basically, as soon as you land, you have an entire POI. It's at 100% loot right now. Your goal is to only loot a maximum of 70 to 75, maybe 80% of it. Here's the reason why. The more that you loot and you go through everything, the less you're going to start finding. So if you haven't found what you wanted within the first 70%, the odds that it's in the last bit becomes less and less and less. So what you can do is instead of looting 100% of one POI, you can loot 70% of one POI, rotate early to a place that hasn't been looted yet. So now I would start rotating over here before another team did. And now I can loot 70% of another POI before a team rotates into where I am. So basically, you're looting 140% as opposed to just 100. On top of that as well, because you're rotating early, there actually may be two teams over here still looting or even still fighting. So if I rotated early after looting 70%, I could come over here and quickly pick up a third party, and now I have 100% of the loot that they looted as well, plus some extra kills. So the 70% rule is something that I kind of coach people on when it comes to ranked or when it comes to pubs, whatever it is. If you want to gain consistently, the 70% rule is a really easy way to kind of like get an edge on other teams in the early portions of the match. And that really ties on to that whole setup part that we're talking about a second ago.